Hi guys, I am here to do a wrap-up video, but just some quick information. I've been sick, I've been under the weather, I'm on antibiotics. That's why I'm so pale and my eyes are puffy because I should have put on makeup, but I just don't feel like standing up and putting on makeup right now. So this is what you get. I do want to do a video because I am way behind. I didn't get to do some of the videos I wanted to film last week, especially my Free for All Friday video, as I'm really bummed that I didn't get to post that. But I'll just move it to this Friday because I'm still very interested in filming it. But other than that, we'll just play this week by ear because I am, like I said, a little still under the weather, but I am feeling better. I took a shower, my hair is still a little wet, but that's okay. I was feeling good enough to take a shower. That's the point. Anyways, guys. All right, here's for the wrap up. I read 13 books, finished 11 of them. The 2 that I didn't finish will be pushed to this month. And I will try to get those done. And those 2 are Ungodly by Kendare Blake and Days of Blood and Starlight by Laini Taylor. And we all know that I'm still reading Laini Taylor. Whether I get it done next month or not, we'll see. But it is going into next month's reading. I'm going to try. I'm still trying. And I know a lot of you are saying, why are you punishing yourself? But it is a goal for me to get that book done so I can read the last one. I don't know. The books I did finish, however, were the physical books that I have on my list. Well, one was The Places You'll Go. It's downstairs somewhere. I took it downstairs and I didn't bring it back up. So I'm not feeling good enough to go downstairs to get it. So it is what it is. But it's Dr. Seuss, and I gave it 5 stars because who doesn't love Dr. Seuss? Dr. Seuss is a childhood favorite of mine. I loved reading it to my kids when they were real little. And I still enjoy reading it to this day. So, and I had never read The Places You'll Go, which I thought I had, but I didn't. So I'm very glad I did read it, and of course it got 5 stars, and it made me want to read more Dr. Seuss. I didn't, but it made me want to read more. It's so silly. Okay, then I read the 2 graphic novels that have already returned to the library, and they were Lucifer 1 and 2. And so both of them were really good, a lot better than I thought they were. I love Holly Black, but I'm not real big on those types of graphic novels. But the storyline was a lot different than I thought it was going to be. So I was very pleasantly surprised with that storyline. And I ended up really enjoying it, and I gave both of them 4 out of 5 stars. So great pictures, everything. The artwork is amazing. A little graphic, but really good. So I highly recommend, especially if you're into that type of graphic novels. Next, I read Spirit by and it's by Bridget Kramer, and it's in the Elemental series. This is book number 3, and it follows Hunter Garrity, which is not one of the brothers, but he is an important character in the story, and you find out a lot more about him and his family, and I really, really enjoyed it, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It is definitely a good addition to the series. Okay, then I read Wendy Higgins' The Great Hunt, which I have spoke about in other videos, and I'm not going to tell you guys too much about it because I was very surprised because of what I thought was what was the book about. It wasn't. So I was so pleasantly surprised. I think that once you, like, if you read back or the insert or anything like that, you'll get an idea of what you think the characters are, but it turns out they're not. And I love that. I mean, I loved it. The princess was so much different than what I thought she was going to be, or the type of person she was going to be. She wasn't. And the way the storyline went with the beast and all the other things didn't play out the way I thought they were. So this story was fantastic. I loved all the surprises. So I'm not going to tell you a whole lot other than what I just told you. If you guys want to read it, which I highly recommend, this is 5 out of 5 stars. Go into it not with a whole lot of expectations, and you will be pleasantly surprised. It is phenomenal. Okay, next I read Katharine McGee's The Thousandth Floor. This is a fantastic book. Jade actually thought I wouldn't like it, which is funny because it's kind of a just futuristic contemporary. There's a bunch of characters, and they're all different chapter point of views with each. There's like maybe 5 or 6 characters, and they each have their own chapter, and it's from their point of view. And I enjoyed reading every single character and every voice. So none of them, maybe one of them irritated me. I still liked listening to her voice. I mean, reading and listening to her voice when I listened to it on audio and read it. I still enjoyed it, but she irritated me, if that makes any sense. She's a great character, and you need those characters in a book to keep the angst going. So multiple POVs don't always do it for me, but this one so did, and it was done so well, and I loved it. I loved it. So I gave that one 5 out of 5 stars, which Jane's gonna be shocked. And then I read Reboot by Amy Tintera. This was fantastic. This is a world where it's dystopian. These people have some kind of virus hit, and when you die, you may wake up. And depending on how long you're dead, depends on what type of person you come back as, how much emotion you have, the type of personality traits you have. And I guess, and the younger you are, the more you come back like more as a person. The older you are, you're less person-like, you're more zombie-like. So at least that's what the company says. This company who takes all these young kids and people that have come back and trains them to be kind of like warriors or police officers type, but they're all under the control of the company with guards and things like that because they're not fit for human society. This is a fantastic read. It is great sci-fi. It's great action, and I gave it, I believe, 4 out of 5 stars. I read Dancing with the Devil by Carrie Author. That's an adult book. I did give that one 3 out of 5 stars. It's your typical paranormal, urban fantasy, romance, vampires, things like that. It was a good read, but it's just one of those reads that, okay, it's cool, it's good, but it's one of those things that I like to read when I'm in a slump. I love those urban, sexy time fantasy novels, my daughter calls them. It was cute. I mean, it wasn't super graphic, but it was still, I thought it was good. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, nope. I read The Silver Mask by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare, and this is the 4th book in the Magisterium, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was phenomenal. The ending was phenomenal, and I cannot wait to read book 5. Cannot wait. It ended, and it's kind of like all the characters are up in the air, so you're kind of like, okay, now what's going to happen? That is it, and if you guys have any comments or questions about any of the books I've read for the month, or anything else that you wanted to know for January or upcoming videos, whatever, leave them in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.